Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hey, what's up? My name is Tanya, and thank you all so much for joining in and watching this video. This video is going to be an eye tutorial based on this eye look right here. I used the Neiman Marcus Beauty Shopping Bag palette for the first time ever today. These colors look so stunning. They feel so velvety smooth. It is ridiculous. But there is major inconsistency within the shade range. Some of them are beautifully pigmented, some of them really pack a punch, some of them perform really well with like a Fix Plus or Milani Make It Last spray, you know, any kind of setting spray. Others just didn't have much color payoff. And I was really disappointed by that because, one, it's Neiman Marcus, so I was expecting this to be amazing. But why I'm most disappointed is because I actually sent this out because it's, you know, the eyeshadows, and then it has your blush and bronzer and highlights and contour, and it was such a great palette, and I sent this out to quite a few giveaway winners, and now I feel really bad because the whole palette isn't awesome. Like, I think probably half the palette is awesome. The other half, I mean, there are great setting shades and great transition shades, and then the deeper tones are really pigmented, but like the in-between ones, it's really hard to get a payoff out of it. So I'm torn on it. Because it's so weird. When I was touching all of them, they felt like the formulation was completely consistent. And then I started swatching it, and some of them didn't swatch that great. Some swatched beautifully. Some swatched with like a real pack-a-punch of color. So I didn't have a chance to try out any of the blush, the highlight, the contour, because I also put to the test some Kylie Cosmetic highlighters that just came in, and I played with some cocoa lip stuff that came in, and I had to just film like individual little videos for that as well. Plus I used a new foundation, the new Natasha Denona Foundation X, which is phenomenal. I played with one of my Stila glitters that I hadn't used yet, a pair of Violet Voss lashes I hadn't used yet. So I'm happy with how everything turned out. I'm disappointed with the inconsistency in the shade range, and that I gave this to a handful of people thinking that I was giving them something really special and unique because it's Neiman Marcus. So even though I'm disappointed that the formula in each shade is so different, I just feel really bad that I gave this as a giveaway because I hadn't actually tried it until right now. I bought one for myself because I thought that this thing looked so amazing. So I was like bought by it by looking at the beautiful shades. And then when I got mine and like just, I can't believe, I'm so sorry if you guys are experiencing what I did with the inconsistency. I had no idea. I thought I was spoiling you. Like, I bought one for myself because I thought it was that awesome. And a lot of them are really awesome and really pigmented, and you do get a really pretty look. I mean, even without the glitter, you can see that there is payoff. I'm just disappointed. That's all. If I hadn't given this as a giveaway, I wouldn't really care as much. Because I thought every palette I gave away was amazing, because I gave away like some great Makeup Revolution, some awesome Urban Decay, Jeffree Star, like his Beauty Killer palette. Like, I gave such an array of different palettes and then different kits and different everything, and I'm so bummed, and So I'm gonna stop rambling, because if you guys want to see this in action, see the swatches, see how to get this eye look, see how beautiful everything finishes, then just keep on watching, and I will have cards inserted on the mini videos of how to get this highlight and the foundation and what it looked like while applying, and its beautiful finish. So if you guys want to see all of that, then just keep on watching. So today's eye tutorial is going to be based on this little Neiman Marcus The Beauty palette, and it was like hashtag Neiman Marcus Beauty or something like that. I don't know. This is what I showed you guys in my luxury haul, where there are all these beautiful looking eyeshadows. Like, there's so many possibilities. Really nice mirror. And then this is also super cool because this one has it where it pulls out and it has highlights and a blush. And then more blushes. It has a contour shade on that side too. Oh my goodness, I can't do anything with these nails. So this is a really awesome palette and I cannot wait to play with it. So I'm going to get to swatching. This has no colors, but I'm gonna try to get as many on my forearm for one take, and let's hope I can get them all on there, but I know that's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be 2 forearms. They just look so pretty. All right, so I'm gonna swatch and I will see you in a second. So you can't even make out this shade or this shade or this shade on my skin because it is my skin tone, and I was actually in a self tan last night and I so totally should have. So this is like a velvety satin white finish. This is a slightly creamy one, and then you see that beautiful pink metallic. Then there's like a peachy setting shade. Then there's this like champagne tone. That's the second row. So sorry, that's all in the first row. Second row starts off with the champagne, and then that beautiful purple, and then another transition shade that you can't see, and then that beautiful coppery, but it has like a peachy undertone to it, and then that's just like a velvety light brown. That's the second row. Then the third row, you can barely make out that one, but it's a really pretty light gold. And then we have like some more bronzy brown tones that finish off the third row. So these are like all over the place. You have awesome transition shades, setting shades, you have some deep tones, you've got some metallics, some sheers. So I'm not sure how this is gonna translate, and I have to show you my other arm, so give me 1 second. So then the next row are the first 5 shades, I think. The blue is like in your face blue, and I really like these 2 tones too. And then Chem messed up somehow in swatching, I'm not sure. And then there's some greenish colors and some brown ones, but I lost my place in the palette, and as they don't have names, it's really throwing me off. So I'm really not sure what I'm gonna do, because that blue, like cobalt blue, is pretty intense. So I don't know, I kind of want to venture into the cobalt blue, but I also really want to play around with the browns. And like, those are so pretty, but I don't want to do that look again. So I don't know. I'm gonna put some tape on the eyes and then try to figure it out and zoom you guys in and be right back. Okay, I'm thinking of doing a cut crease today because it's been a little while since I've done one, but first I need to lay a proper transition shade down. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna start off with this pinky tone and then using my Morphe E23, go into that one. And all of this needs to be a little bit higher because I kind of want to try, wow, that's way more pigmented than I was expecting, because you couldn't even see that on my skin. But I want to keep, I'm thinking of doing like a dark brownish tone up here and then keeping it light and pretty with some of those lighter metallics on the inner going out. That's kind of where my mind's at. This is a really difficult palette to keep showing you guys, and I gotta hold it upside down and just freaking fold over, and that drives me crazy, but everything else about it, it's like the cutest packaging. I'm going to take this tone and still with the same Morphe brush and keep that up here. These are actually way more pigmented with a brush than a finger swatch. That like never happens. This is a really crazy palette. Now I'm gonna go into this brown. Wow, that brown almost has like a purple hue in it. This is just full of surprises, this one. Now, even though I didn't get too much onto my lid, I still am going to do a cut crease because I want lighter shades and that could end up messing with it. So I'm going to take my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, put a little bit on the back of my hand, and then my Sigma Cut Crease E62. Dip the concealer on both sides of the brush so it's easier to just flip the brush back and forth. Start on the bottom and then work your way up. Then I'm going to take my Carroty E31 and probably this shade and set that down. Make sure that's nice and dry. I don't know if you guys saw that actually. I'm using this one. Now I'm going to coat my Sigma E25 brush in this shade. Spray it. I'm using a NYX Dewy Finish today. And then put that one in the inner corner. Now I'm going to take this shade and make that my next shade in, the center shade. Ooh. I switched to Milani Make It Last because the NYX Dewy Spray was just spraying too much product everywhere. Then I want to go in with this shade using my Makeup Geek Outer V and spray that. Now I'm going to take a little bit of this Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow in Smoky Storm. They just came out with a baby pink shade that I just ordered and 3 holographic shades that I just ordered. I think it was 3, maybe it was 4. Did I do 3 and 2? I don't know. I just ordered a whole bunch from Stila directly because they have more shades than Sephora, but they had a bunch of holographic, like I think 3, and then new shades of this on their site, and the baby pink would be so pretty, but I want a pop of some kind of glitter. So we're just gonna go for it. one that totally just covered up all the pink. Today I'm gonna try the by Terry liquid, what is it? Intensive liquid eyeliner, and we'll see how this one does. It has that kind of a tip. So I finished up my face, and I actually did 2 mini videos within this one, like, well, they'll be separate, but I got the new Natasha Denona Foundation X that just arrived while I was doing my eyes, so I legit had to sit on this to warm it up because it was so cold. I had to keep checking your teeth because in one of the videos I had to test out a liquid lip and then I put a gloss over top and it was transferring like crazy, but I think I'm okay now. Anyway, this foundation is ridiculously amazing. It is full coverage. I don't feel like I'm wearing any foundation. It went on so smoothly. It gave the most beautiful finish. So this is gonna go up first, so you guys will probably have already seen this video, mini video, but I will leave it in a card here or here. I think it ends up here. Anyway, I'll leave it in a card. That way, if you guys did miss this little mini video, you can go check out just how this foundation applies and what it looks like on its own, because it is unbelievable. Like, this, my Marc Jacobs and Clé de Peau are all so amazing, but this and Clé de Peau are both So I used this foundation in 42 medium yellow undertone, which scared me because they had such a small shade range and I didn't have a choice but to get the yellow undertone, but it worked, so that's good. I bronzed with my normal Hoola bronzer from Benefit and did my contour with the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil in medium deep. That's what I always do. And then I had set the foundation with Charlotte Tilbury. I tried out hers today and this is amazing. The setting powder too. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder 2 Medium. So at first I went in with the brush and it was brushing on really nicely, but it wasn't like getting the powder on enough to dry down the foundation. So I just took the freebie that I got from Natasha Denona and then I was pressing the powder in and it was unbelievable. So I used the brush at first, but the powder puff, that combination was amazing. The By Terry liner that I used, I freaking love. I don't think you could get a little baby wing. I think you have to keep it pretty bold because it is such a thick velvet tip, but it is so good. I am loving it. I popped on Violet Voss lashes in Black Magic and I am loving these lashes too. Then I used my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in Mood Exposure for my blush. Then what I played with in another video was Kylie Cosmetics released some highlighters. So I bought 3 and I layered on all 3. The golds though, this is a separate video. I'll leave it in a card too, but this will be up before this tutorial. The gold was disappointingly not like in your face. I tried it dry, finger swatched, and I wet the brush, and this one on its own does not get intense. When you layer it with French vanilla, it becomes like this beautiful blinding combination, and it was unbelievable. And so I had put those 2 on my face at first dry, and it was like a beam and highlight. But then I wanted to put Strawberry Shortcake on because I thought that's gonna go with the eye look a little bit more. And then I wet this one, and then that was like, now my glow is just ridiculous and I love every bit of it. And then what my lip combination is the new Cocoa by Kylie matte liquid lipstick in Ochre. And then over top I put her gloss in Damn Gina. You heard it here, guys. But But the gloss is actually like the perfect shade for this eye look. It is beautiful, it is pigmented, it is not sticky, it is just, oh, it is unreal. But I had to put this to the test. So even though it's a very bold lip right now for what I'm wearing, I did have to at least try it out. So now I can, let me get that off the, so now I think I covered everything that I did to myself while off camera. And I'm gonna zoom you guys in so we can get going on finishing up this lower lash line. I forgot to tell you guys, I also used my Flower Beauty eye pencil. I've really been trying to give it a go with like the darker shade and seeing if I can get used to it because it's a completely different look from what I'm used to. But I used my Flower Beauty eye pencil or eyebrow pencil as well. So now we are going to dip into this shade with a Morphe M506 and smoke that into the lower lash line. And I already did my waterline with my Urban Decay 24/7 in Perversion, which drives me crazy, and I need to just get one that's black from them instead of always having to say Perversion. Now I'm going to take this shade and also smoke that into the lower lash line. Same brush. Now I'm actually going to try this shade out and smudge that into the lower lash line. It has a little bit of glitter, but I doubt it will translate because most of my eyeshadows with glitter in them, yeah, you lose the glitter, and I don't understand why, but that happens with like every palette unless I am Fix Plusing it and putting it on my lid. Otherwise the shimmer just goes away. But I wanted a dark lash line anyway, so that's okay. Kind of want to take the Stila and put a little bit underneath my lower lash line, but I've never put it there. I don't know if it's going to make my eyes sting and burn or make a disaster. Oh, that's pretty. Can we do this too? That's not irritating my eyes at all. Yay! All right, this makeup look is complete, so I'm just gonna go get dressed and do my hair, and I will be right back. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you liked the eye look that I did end up coming up with and that it was helpful. Maybe you learned some new tips and tricks. Maybe you just love the new foundation, the new highlights, whatever it is. Thank you for watching it and bearing with if you did. Even these eyelashes I'm loving. So there are definitely a lot of good points, and as you could see, there were some shades that were definitely amazing, and then others just didn't have as much payoff as you would expect. So that does it for this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and until next time, good night, good morning, wherever you are. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye.